Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a first look video with the Universim. Well, it is somewhat of a city world builder and we're just gonna dive straight into this. This was suggested to me by Roadhog. Thanks so much for that suggestion, Roadhog, because I've been playing it for a little bit to get the mechanics going and it is a lot of fun. Now, this might well be the start of a brand new series, so if you watch this and you enjoy this, please leave a comment that you want a full series with this, then we're going to do that. But now we're just going to jump straight into a brand new game. Now, there's many different worlds, but we have not unlocked any of those. We're just going to do the default one, so let's get going. And nuggets. The nuggets are the people that we have right here. They're called nuggets. And, well, we have a lot of settings. We can have natural disasters, animal attacks, exile, aggression, and stuff like that. We can also give these guys a trait, but we're just going to keep them neutral right now. We're just going to start alive because, hey, that's fun. Now, there's a little clip in the beginning, and that we're going to watch. Enjoy.
Wake up. Wake up, Creator. This is the beginning of your story. It starts with nothing. Nothing but an infinite void. However, you, with a single touch, can awaken the light. And so the universe sprang into being. Worlds filled with endless potential were scattered into the beyond. They formed into many different shapes and sizes. And while most were doomed to drift among the cosmos barren and alone, others flourished. These few planets soon became home to the greatest phenomenon of all. Life. However, life is a peculiar thing. It comes and goes as swiftly as a bit of space debris burning up in an atmosphere. A creator's purpose was always that of an observer, to simply admire the fleeting beauty of life's beginnings and ends. Yet, this balance could never last. The issue with allowing a species to evolve independently is that they always fail to do so. For life to have a better chance of succeeding, it needs a helping hand. Here we are. Welcome to Mother Planet. This is a bare sight, for it came to be that there was day and night, warmth and cold, and water to flow through the planet's veins. The soil was rich with minerals, which gave rise to a thick blanket of green. The perfect ecosystem was formed. It is no wonder, then, why life has chosen to inhabit it. A new species has been born, and they need guidance. This is your purpose now. Their very existence rests in your hands.
Oopsie. So, we have a new world here, and the existence of the people in this world rests in my hands. Now, that is really interesting. I hope I can do good, but I don't know. We'll see. We have the tutorial set up so you can see that this game really guides you on it. We have to place the epicenter, the beginning of our little civilization. And we're going to do that. Now, to do that, we need some water around, we need food around, we need a lot of interesting stuff. You can also see, if we take a look around the world, that there is already some interesting stuff here. I mean, there's like a turtle, there's rocks, there's plants, but also some stuff from space. And we can just freely move over this whole world. We can explore everything, and we can just find a nice place to start. Now here we're getting to the night side of the world. You can see there's even water with fish in it and stuff like that. So they did a great job, actually, I think, with creating this game. Look at that. There you can see the small fish. There should also be some bigger fish in here, but you can never be sure when to find them. Don't see them so far, so apparently no big fish right here. No, there's a very big fish. Look at that. So we just have to find ourselves a nice starting place with plenty of space and room and stuff that we can just inhabit. And I think this might actually be a nice place. I mean, there's a big mammoth here, but that's okay, I guess. There's a wandering tree. Wow, interesting. But hey, this is close to some water, some other things. Let's just see what we can do. And if we can actually just place the world here. I think we can. Yes, the evolution tower. That's where it'll start. So
Take
here
a
we
look
go.
At your
I'm
new
on it.
subjects. They're called nuggets, largely because of their body's apparent inability to keep itself in one piece. Adahi and Elu, the architects of their species. They are the founders of everything that nuggets will ever know or achieve.
So we have the narrator, and I really like this. Like it's a bit the David Attenborough style, and he just tells us what to do and stuff. So now basically the game has begun. We have placed the evolution tower, and now we can start to do a lot of things. And one of the things we have to do is research new stuff. We have to add the primitive tools, the water wheel, and the water flow study to the research panel. So I'm going to go to the research panel. Now you can already see how elaborate this is, going through all the different times and ages. So there's a lot that we have to do. So we're going to start with primitive tools, the water wheel, and water flow. Now we can queue up 5 different researches, which is great. So I'm actually going to do a lot more. All right, that's all 5. And now we close this window. That's another one done. There we go. Game speed. We can change the game speed if we want to. Especially in the beginning, this game is a little bit... I don't think slow is the right word, but they're just not really that fast. So if we do it like this, and we can do it like that. Now it's speed 2. You have speed 1, 1.5, and speed 2. We have done the first research. We now have primitive tools, so we can do something. Now, in most of these games, your idea will be to just start gathering resources and stuff, but that's not how this game works. We have to do different things and in different orders, and we're not just gonna do everything ourselves. So you can see already they have placed their own residential building here. So they pick their own places where they want to live. We don't have to build their houses for them. They will start doing that. And now that they've placed it, they will clear out all of the stuff that's in there. I'm gonna play speed 2 for a bit. And then they will bring the resources and they will start building their own house. That gives us time.
This is quite a beautiful planet.
To look around.
Try not to ruin it, will you?
Now the narrator will come into talking every now and then. I will sometimes listen to him, sometimes not. Look at this, a big mammoth, that's cool. And you will notice that there is a lot of fun stuff in this game. There we have a bear. This was a wandering tree, so it can walk. But there's also like these different plants. So this is the crystalline crab apple. Here we have the mangrove fruit. Ooh, the devil's lettuce construction menu. We have to start constructing some stuff. So this is the devil's lettuce. This is the mangrove fruit. Nice. All right, well, we have to select a building that we're going to build. Oops, this is
Natural
just
evolution is a
research.
wonderful
That was the
thing
wrong
to
button.
observe. Unfortunately,
We can build
it
a
usually
water pump
ends
that will keep
poorly.
everybody hydrated. Now,
We
if
don't
I
have
hover this
time for
building, you
that.
can already see
Fortunately,
there is...
you have the ability to influence your civilization's evolution and improve its chances of survival. You can prioritize whatever your heart desires, but remember that the heart is idiotic at best. So use your head instead. That's a pretty good motto to live by. Well, unless you're mining stone, of course.
I have to set this up again because I did a little mistake there. There we go. So the narrator comes through. That's an annoyance sometimes, but he's also a lot of fun. So we can basically do a lot of things. We're now building a water pump that will help hydrate all the people. But you can also see there are predetermined roads that we have to take into account. That's where the road will form. So that's interesting. Right here we have the residential area. So this is where these two live. But they are not necessarily a family yet. If we click
Nuggets are all unique to one another. Although there are some things that are shared between nuggets, these include the need for certain essentials like food and water, a stable roof over their heads, and an occasional nap. They want to learn, build, discover, and create. It would all be quite inspirational if they also didn't happen to be the species that initially thought their shadows were trying to eat them.
All right, funny guy. Well, we have a lot of stuff that we can see here that goes on with our nuggets. You can see that this one already has a spouse, but we also have some powers in our hands to change things. And one of the things we can do is make certain nuggets fall in love with each other. So if we select a power and we hold down the left control button and I click this boy and then her.
Oh, they look so cute together.
They are now together. They will now really get married, and they will also make sure that we get new nuggets. So that is really interesting. Now we have a lot of different powers. We will explore them later on, but it's a very interesting sight to know that we have basically really have like godlike powers. So here they go into their house. We can actually take a look inside normally, but these are going to make sure that our population is going to grow. So now we can't look inside, but I will show you soon how the inside of their hut looks, because that's even something we can see.
If I didn't know any better,
you have to
I'd
be
say
careful.
You were trying to catch up peak.
And from here on, we can hopefully expand our little civilization. That will be great. What is this? The blood diarrhea fruit. The bloody diarrhea fruit. Well, I'm not going to eat that, but brand new nuggets.
A little baby
Let's
nugget.
Go to the new
Aren't they adorable
event.
when they're
There we
young?
have a new nugget. That's
Don't get
cool.
too attached, though. They're still mortal after all. Plus, they will soon be old enough to have an opinion and make questionable life decisions. Let's see how much you like them then.
All right, this one is named Stone.
I hope you've been working on your beach body. You're not going to spend another summer just lazing around, are you?
Now, this lady has an issue, and if you click her, we should be able to see her issue. Here it is. Name the newborn nuggets. All right, accept. We'll name the nuggets.
All right, then.
I guess we'll have to pause for a bit. This
silly.
one is called Stick, but the thing is, Roadhog suggested this game to me, so I'm going to name this one Roadhog. I think that should be good. Here we have the other one, that's Stone. Let's call this one Train Goat or something like that in honor of Roadhog. So there we go. We now have Roadhog and Train Goat. And we have named the newborn nuggets. So we got some nice bonuses for it. So that's really helpful. You can get some nice bonuses that way. Now they will live with their parents for a while, and then later on they will hopefully join up together and form a nice happy couple at some point. Now we have started off with doing some researches. We got the water wheel. We are now busy with the water flow studies. We already have some special tools, so that's all good. There is not a lot that we can build now though, but we can build some engineers. They will maintain all buildings. So if we click this building, you'll see that this orange bar slowly starts to decay, and then the building will collapse, and we need engineers to repair everything. That's for soon. Now you can see that we can see the inside of the hut. This is the inside of this hut where the people live, so we can see what housing they have. This looks very interesting. I love that we can actually see what they have inside and what they do there. So that's a lot of fun. And well, so far our little civilization is working out. They are still building the water pump. That's fine. They should do that. That will help us maintain the land. And as you know, in the beginning of civilization, things did not follow up quickly in each other. So it's not like we're going to build a space rocket soon. We have to take our time for that. But we'll get to that at some point, which is fun. We're just going to speed things up a little bit now and see how things go. Hopefully they can now... yeah, they have all the resources. So they just need to finish this and we should all be fine. We have our first water pump. And, well, the kids are just running around. They should grow up at some point, though. We can see up here we have 2 adults, 2 kids. And as soon as these really grow up, then we will have the opportunity to get even more babies. That will be so nice. Right here we have the water pump. It's functioning very well. The water is not infinite though, so even this water in this lake can run out if we take everything out. So we have to be careful with that, but we'll see how things go. All right, our nuggets grew up. So what I'd like to do is to also... Who is this? This is Elu. This is one of the first ones already in the game. So these 2 are available, so I'm just going to click this one if I manage, and then that one. Let me see. And now I put these together, so we have another couple. Traingoat and Roadhog are getting married. Those poor fools. Dear creator, I heard that you have the power to create miracles. I've been trying to build a hut for Roadhog and myself to live in, but I fear that I have thrown my back out with all of the heavy lifting. I can hardly lift my hammer now, let alone collect all of the resources I still need. If I could just get a few more materials, we can finally finish our dream home. I think Roadhog might leave me if I don't get this finished. Oh, that's not nice, Roadhog. I'm sure someone with a fan, larger set of muscles, and the luxury hut will sweep them away. I bet they'll have a splash pool too. I can't let that happen. Please help me out, Traingoat. All right, we have to help him out deliver the resources to their house. Lazy. So what we have to do is find their building site first. Well, that's here. We need 5 wood and 5 stone. And now we have to get to our telekinesis powers, which basically mean if we click a building... You're
looking a little weak, creator.
We can just take some resources if we want to and put it in. And then that will help them to get whatever they need. So we just need 1 more rock. And now they can completely build their house, and we have this mission done, which is great. We got some nice goodies for it. And now Roadhog and Traingoat have a place to live. Now that's all the news that we have with our nuggets. And we'll have the second couple in. That's great. They just have to go there and start to make this work. Sometimes I hit the wrong button, by the way, so then you'll just see things appearing in the screen that I didn't mean to. I'm sorry about that. It just happens. Alright, so let's build this house, people. There they go. We can see that there's 3 people assigned to build it now, so it should go rather fast. And then we'll have the first new house up. We'll have room for everybody, and hopefully everybody will be happy. And the great thing is there's only 1 house in this area. There's 2 houses right here. So if we get a new family, they can live here if we hook them up together. Now, we do have godlike powers, so we can make couples and stuff like that, but you don't have to do that all the time. People will make couples on their own too, so it's not like you have to micromanage everything all the time. Oh, we have a Tobo is a new villager. That's great. But we don't have to micromanage everything all the time, but it is good to eventually micromanage stuff sometimes to speed things up with things like that. But yeah, they can form couples themselves too, and basically they can do a whole lot of things themselves. All right, we're researching fire right now. I don't think we have a... Yeah, we have a new building. You can see this little white icon flashing. Then you know there's a new building in this tab, in the utilities tab. And we now have a reservoir. Now, the reservoir has a radius in which it works, and it will help villagers to... oops, that's the wrong button. Sometimes I hit the wrong button, people, sorry. In that radius, it will work. So it can be quite good to just keep an eye on the radius. Of course, I want it next to the water, to the road as well. And now both houses are in it, so I think this is a good spot for a water reservoir. And especially if we go to winter, this will be very handy because all the water will be frozen, and you need this to maintain a fresh water source for your people. Reservoirs store excess water generated by water pumps for later use, as well as converting some of this stored water into clean drinking water. When supply is insufficient or completely offline, such as when pumps freeze in winter, reservoirs will keep your civilization running.
Someone just drank from the lake again, creator. They'll never learn.
Uh-oh. Well, there's an event, so hit F. Oh, I can't do that right now. It doesn't work. Heal Elu with the rejuvenation creator power. All right, so we have to heal somebody. Let's go over there.
The trees must be undergoing significant stress.
And here he is.
They started to go bald.
And we have healed him. They named our town Anti-City Alley. Okay. Okay, well, it worked. We healed up one of our nuggets. That's great. And it now started believing in me. And that means that we now have 5 nuggets that actually believe in me, like I am their god, and well, I am, so they should believe in me. But you can also have nuggets that don't believe in you, and if those get too big in large numbers, that might not be so nice, because you want everybody to believe in you as their god, of course. All right, so they're building new structures. This is another... Oh, they're building a temple right now. That's cool. So apparently they do want to start worshipping. That's great. I do remember placing down the temple. So apparently they're just going to build this on their own. And they are building the reservoir. That's great. So we can finally store some water in there. All right, so here you can see that there's water coming in. And... this will all be stored in here, and from that it will slowly turn into drinkable water. There's no drinkable water yet, but as soon as this gets filled up more, it will get into drinking water. And this is a very good way of ensuring that we have a lot of water soon. Alright, this icon means that there's no workers in that building, and we can put in workers if we want to. So there's nobody in the temple yet. So we're going to add a worker. I don't really care who it is, so we're just going to do Atobo.
Are you sure that nugget's up to the task?
Now a worker, and we now have somebody in the temple, which means that people tend to get more believing in me. I still have to figure out what this is for. I don't know if this is some sort of test or just a nugget squeezer. I don't know, but it's interesting. Priest is standing up here doing a lot of nice stuff to the people, telling them to believe or something. We can see the first roads are forming around our town, which is really nice. We have 2 drinking water available now. I like that. So our town is slowly starting to change and get bigger, and oh, this is all good looking. We have 5 people now and another kid, so that's also working out. There's the kid. Well, there's a lot of trees running around our town. It's so interesting. I don't know if we can actually chop them down. I haven't found that out yet, but oh, maybe at some point we can. That will be interesting. Fishing is complete, so we can now start to fish. We can get some extra food. We don't have that much food, so I think it might actually be worthwhile to get on with some fishing. Now, of course, fishing will have to be done from the shoreline somewhere. So I guess somewhere here will be good. Let's put it right there. We can see that there's over 3,500 fish quantity. And the same goes with fishing. Yes, there's plenty of fish in here. We can fish, but if we overfish and all the fish will get out, then there will be no new fish. So we also have to give the fish some time to get back, to respawn and stuff. So it could also at some point be beneficial just to turn this off for a while so that the fish can get back in there. Now in the beginning that won't be a problem, but of course later on if we do more and more fishing and stuff, that might be a problem. We can see a big cloud coming over. Interesting. Oh well, we'll just let it happen. It might even fill the reservoir a bit faster if the rain comes, so that can be nice. Right, they're gathering all the stuff for the fishing pier. Doing a good job there. Let's just hope everything will go well and we don't run into any issues soon. We have 6 nuggets now, so there should be another couple that we can make, maybe. Let me go to the heart icon and let's see. Oh yeah. So we have 2, this one and that one that can couple up.
What are you, some sort of fairy godmother?
No, I'm not a fairy godmother, but yeah, I like to make couples because they'll ensure that we get more kids quicker. I mean, if they don't form a couple, then they won't produce any kids for us, so that might be good. Alright, here comes the fishing pier. Now we also have to put a nugget in there to work, of course, so we have only 6. One of them is already working the temple. Now, if we make one of them work in here, that's like...
While frozen lakes 33% are fun to skate on, Creator,
of our
they also prevent
population.
Water pumps from working.
Ah. So it's winter now. The lakes are frozen or freezing, and now we can't produce water and we can't fish. So, it'll be interesting. We got a new kit. That's nice. We have a new believer on our side. We have 2 new nuggets now. So yeah, that's going in the right direction. Also means that quite soon we need another house. But they'll just take care of that themselves. That's okay. We are doing some research, but we're almost done. This is the last research that we had planned. So let's go for something else. I think we might want to go with storage. And then maybe get to the town hall, but that takes a lot of time. Let's do cooking utensils. and plus 10 drinkable water refill rate. Oh, that's nice. And then we're gonna get to shamanism. We have to research anything anyway, because I just always like to. I always like in games like Civilization and stuff. I just want everything unlocked. I don't know why. It's just me. I always just want to get everything.
Isn't white?
Brace yourself. Winter is coming. Yeah, I know.
Trick.
It was already coming for a while.
Go ahead.
It's interesting though. The lake doesn't appear to be frozen, but on the edges it is. That's why we can't get out on the lake right now. Should be okay though. Oh, I see some rain there, didn't I? Oh no, it's gone. Okay. Ooh, we now have primitive cooking. That probably means that we have a new building unlocked, the eatery, where our people can actually get meals and eat, and it will increase their happiness. So this might be quite good to get into something of a centralized place, I guess. I just don't know if it will fit in here. Can we make it fit in here? No, the roads remain red. That means that it doesn't fit. But we can place it somewhere here. I think this will help us to expand our town this way. If we place the eatery right there. It doesn't have a radius, so they can still go there anyway. It's just now that in the cold, they will have to get out there and start building this. But I believe in my nuggets that they can do that, so that should not be a problem. And, well, we have 16 wood, 93 stone, so they can build this pretty quickly. But I guess that's also where the storage areas come into play, so that we can store some different types of goods. You can store food in there, materials in there. You can also assign them what they want to have in there. You can see that this nugget is a bit hungry,
look a little confused.
But it's eating too, so that's great.
Don't worry, I expected as much.
It is 7, it has 1 kid.
I know you have questions, but you'll learn everything in time. On your own, without bothering me.
Alright, mister. That's fine. Can we hook somebody else up? Yep, we can hook 2 of them up. There we go.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air.
It turns out not sacrificing nuggets
Emergency message. Ooh. Dear Creator, I'm begging you for help. Our family is in complete shambles. Our little baby boy, Samnehi, was playing outside just a minute ago. I usually have my eye on him, but I got distracted by our neighbor's lizards barking from the 5th time today. I keep telling them to put it in the yard, in the other yard. When I look back, Shammy was gone. One of the couriers say they saw him chasing a butterfly into the woods. There are wolves in there. My wife is going to kill me. Please bring my Shamany back to us safe and sound. I will be eternally grateful.
World a kinder place.
So I guess we have to use the telekinesis one, that we can move something. But now first we have to find him. Now he was running off in the woods. Here I see woods. Ooh, I see some wolves gathering here. Ooh, that's a lucky shot.
Can someone please get that nugget a fresh pair of underwear?
And I believe we have to return him to
always uplifting others.
To the center of the town, which is right here. Yes. Yep. Finding the lost nugget. Well, we did, so that's great. We received new believers. We have the eatery up, so let's put a nugget in there as well, so that they can start to make meals. That's great. That will make everybody very happy, so that's a good thing. And we just have to wait until winter is over. Ooh, we now have storage areas. Ooh, they're making a new baby there. Don't watch. Maintaining buildings. Engineers' huts are important structures.
That
yeah, I already told
looking
that.
A little shabby.
We need to get some engineers
I wonder why
going.
the engineers haven't attended to it. What are you staring at?
Now, they also have a radius, but it's quite large. So I think if we build the engineer hut right here, all buildings that we have so far should be safe and sound. So let's just build it right here and get going with the engineers so that they can repair all the buildings. Another thing I think we should get is the warehouse so that we can store some goodies. Now here we have food and here we have the eatery. So I think it might be worthwhile making a food storage next to the eatery so it doesn't have to walk too far. Ooh, does it fit? No, it doesn't fit in here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, we'll make it fit right here then. That's okay. Let's get a storage there. Ooh, this is in shambles. Yeah, it's not in great condition. I don't know if we actually can see that if we go in here. No, you don't see the bad state of the structure. But as soon as this one is done, and it should be done fairly quickly, we can help out a bit if we want to by just getting some stones in there.
Oh, we're doing this again, are we?
That should be helpful. I just want them to finish this quickly so that we can start to maintain our structures. Otherwise things might go... Oh, they already have everything. Very good. Cooking utensils. Residential is no more. Uh-oh, that went fast. Let's rebuild it. Oh boy, my mistake. So we need the engineers or your buildings will collapse. That's not what we want, of course. We just have to give it some time. As researchers are keeping a good pace with everything that we need. I think we should go to the town hall and then also to agriculture at some point. So that we can get some farms. And maybe a cemetery that we can bury our dead. I hope nobody died yet, but we'll see. Alright, let's get an engineer in there. I think one will do for now, but we might need more later on. And yeah, let's keep the telekinesis power on. We have 9 people now, 3 kids. So we are getting there. Alright, they're building this, they're building that. Oh no, they're still gathering the resources for it, but that's okay. They can do that.
Things are beginning to look green and happy again.
Yay!
Let's take a moment to appreciate it before you do something wrong.
It's spring again. We're not going to do anything wrong. We're just going to maintain all of this. So, yep, they can now start to fish soon. That will be great. Residential is ready, so the family can live there again. I wonder if they already built an extra residential somewhere that I missed. Ah, yeah, we have 2 in a row here now, so that's great. They had place to live, so no worries there. We did not run out of living spaces. They are gathering the resources for the warehouse. Somebody has been born. Sisula has just been born. They have no idea what they're getting into. No, that's true. And that's the only right way. If they knew what they were getting into, they would probably not get born, so it's better this way. Oh, they're gonna make a new baby. Alright, well, we have a growing, prospering civilization. I like it. We have plenty of water available. Oh, this is all very good. They just need to hurry up with this a bit, and once the kids all grow up, we have plenty of laborers again. Like right now, we have plenty of laborers. These are all the laborers, all the other ones have a job.
Nuggets finished another research item, creator. What does this one do?
Water dowsing. It makes it 10 extra drinkable water refresh rate in the reservoir, so that's good. So it now goes faster. I like that. And we're fishing. Yay. Let's bring in some nice fish that they can use in the eatery to make meals. We now have 5 meals available. We don't have that much food, actually. Now, there is a way to fix that, especially with the telekinesis one. We can basically just pick up an animal and move it towards our town hall, I believe. And if we drop it then... Yep, there it is. And they can now make food out of this. So there they go, and we should have some extra meat soon. The warehouse is fully operational. Great. Well, this one is just going to be used to store food. So we have to turn off everything else, because I don't want all the other stuff in there. We just want food in there for the eatery to use. If you're lost, you can just press H and you'll get back to the town hall. That's amazing. I just really hope that they will start using the meat from this. They should. Oh, they're eating. Oh yeah, we have 30 food now. That's because of the carcass, so that's great. I like that. So you can feed your civilization a little bit if you run out at some point. And, yep, they're bringing the first food in here. We might need another warehouse now, though. To also store the construction materials that we have. And I think that should go somewhere here, because this is a place that's probably a little bit more central into our civilization. So let's go over there. And let's make use of that. Alright. Well, our civilization is growing. Nothing bad happened so far. And I can tell you bad stuff can happen. So we have to be prepared for that. But so far it's going well. And this will also conclude our first look into this game. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments and also whether you want a nice long series with this in the comment section. And then I will respond to that. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much and bye-bye.